Hello there YouTube, it's CTN and welcome to another video. I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm an artist. I went to college for animation. There's tons of videos on my channel about that. I used to post like draw with me's and what I was doing, and I kind of want to get a little bit back into that. I feel like we've lost our roots on this channel. We've kind of forgotten about the animation thing. My roommate parked too close to me and I'm pissed off. I don't have the patience for them. If I hit your car, it's your fault, because why are you parked like that? Today, we're here because as an artist, it's important for me to be able to go to artsy fartsy little people events. So, today, I am going to CTN, Creative Talent Network Expo. I'm gonna be meeting people in the industry, going to panels, doing lots of fun things. My main goal today, to talk to 20 people. It's a lot for me. But I'm going to lots of panels, I'm gonna be taking notes, I have business cards, I'm ready to go. And I just wanna meet more people who do animation and who are into the whole artsy fartsy business of it all and who will understand me. So that is where we are headed. First, I'm gonna go get breakfast. And while I'm driving to get breakfast, I will explain to you a little bit more about the Creative Talent Network. But first, let me start my GPS because I didn't even do that and I don't even know where I'm driving right now. There was an expo about a month ago called Lightbox, which is where all kinds of artsy fartsy people meet to talk all things artsy fartsy stuff. I missed Lightbox because I didn't know it was happening. So the next best expo is CTN. CTN is a lot more animation focused. I plan on going to panels about storyboard art, getting your foot into the industry, production, so I'm interested in being a production assistant or production coordinator. A couple of companies that I applied to jobs for are going to be there, so I want to see if I can't have a little chat with them. I really, honestly, my main reason for going is to meet people in the industry in LA, because a lot of getting hired is who you know as opposed to what you know or how your application looks or anything like that. So while I have a couple of connections in Atlanta, I want to meet more people in LA since I live here. And also just to have friends who can relate to me and, like, you know, share portfolio reviews, show them my boards, let me know what they think, just have a little chat about how the industry is going and how we're feeling and how AI is stealing all of our jobs. Stuff like that. So I think it would be fun to meet people. Again, my goal is 20 people. I already calculated with how long I'm going to be there, and that means that I need to talk to 2 to 4 people every hour. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people, but I'm gonna really try and do it. I am. I'm also advertising my own event while we're here. I was thinking of having a little networking event. Not sure if anybody would want to go, but I'm gonna be asking people today and just see what the interest is like. So, a lot of personal development going on at this conference. A lot of things I just want to get accomplished, just to get my footing in LA animation and stop holing up in my room practicing storyboards all day, every day. I will show you guys some of my art, I think in this video, if not in another video, but I've been working a lot on storyboards and motion design and graphic design. That is my job. And I just never bring it up. So I want to bring a little bit more of my artsy side to my channel again. I took kind of a break from it after closing down my Etsy, but I've been thinking about reopening it and just, you know, on and on it goes. On and on it goes. So I want to bring you guys into the art world a bit. With that being said, I'm gonna go get my food.
Left, then turn right.
This road I'm driving down has a couple of like red trees. Oh my god, they're gone. But yeah, seasons in California, not really a thing. If you hear any weird sounds, it's my car acting a fool. But anyways, I'm in the Starbucks line, and I thought I would show you guys what we're working with today. So, first and foremost, I lost my business card holder in my move, so we're working with a tiny envelope. these are my business cards. Oh my god, it says my name and what I do, and then on the back, yeah, it's a QR code to my portfolio as well as my contact info. Don't fall, I'll kill myself. So I have a bunch of business cards and they're super cute. And I figured I'd tell you guys what expos, like what panels I'm gonna be going to. So they made me get an app, everything makes me get an app. I get really annoyed, but it's fine. The event says it starts at 10, but there's a panel I wanna go to that starts at 10. So I'm getting there early because I'm not about to be late. So I'm going to, at 10 a.m., getting prepared for your next or first job in animation. 11:30, the importance of perspective in Pixar's visual storytelling. 12:30, portfolio master track with director of story and professional Brian Manilov. Getting my breakfast now. Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Like a straw?
Thank you. Thank you. Right, portfolio master track. Then at 1 p.m., I'm going to Netflix Animation Presents Getting Your Foot in the Door. 2:30, coffee talk, pivoting under pressure. 3, the graphic novel today for animators, because I'm very interested in writing a novel. If it has to be graphic, fine, but I'm very interested in writing a novel at some point in my living life. At 4 p.m., Walt Disney Animation Studios presents Perspectives in Production Management, because I've been applying for production jobs because I'm currently a production coordinator, so it kind of makes sense. I like it. I'm planning an event, like this is what I do. And 5:30, Disney TV Animation Turning Scares into Laughs. Production insights from Disney's Monsters at Work. So that is everything I'm planning on going to today. So in order to go to those things, we've got to get to those things. Let me get my little breakfast here together. I got grande iced matcha latte with toasted vanilla syrup and oat milk, obviously. It's okay. Starbucks' matcha is kind of mid compared to Dunkin', but I was tired of Dunkin' breakfast, so I got the turkey bacon sandwich from them. Also, I'm wearing my Last Place sweater. This sweater says Last Place because whenever I wear it, as you saw in the drive-thru, people make comments on it. They're like, why does it say Last Place? Or that's a nice sweater. I'm also wearing my neon yellow shoes. I figured being a walking conversation starter was a good idea for this event. So let me get the GPS going and we can be on our way. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to film in there. If I'm not, we'll switch to phone videos, but
then turn right.
We'll see. So I'll meet y'all there. I am here. I am about an hour early. There's already a few people lined up outside though, so I'm fine with it. A lot of people are wearing masks. I didn't even think of that. Oh, small brain moment. Well, hopefully they let me in. Yeah, some people aren't, so it should be okay. It's cold out here, so I'm hoping this goes quick. I needed him, and I'm waiting for the first workshop. It's on getting your foot in the door, as we discussed. Met a couple of people already. Oh wow, so far so good. Everybody here is super open to chatting with me. I've met a bunch of nice people. The panel starts soon, so I'm sure we'll quiet down here in a second. But I met a production artist with Titmouse, as well as some other aspirings. And I'm just excited to get the day going. It's 10 a.m. We're already off to a great start. I don't want to put people's faces in my video non-consensually, so just get an idea of what's going on here.
I will be in your video.
She will be in my video. This is Maddie. She's gonna be graduating soon. So if y'all are trying to hire somebody, oh, she did actually. I lied. She graduated recently. So if y'all are trying to hire somebody, grab your girl.
Good morning. Yeah, let's bring that up. This is Megan Paramount. It's 10 a.m. Let's go. Bring it up. Good morning. Good morning, morning, I'm Robbie Siren. My pronouns are he and they, and I am the Outreach Events Manager at Nick Animation Studio, and I'm excited to bring to you Getting Prepared for your first or next job in animation.
It was like, it was kind of actually
Every time that I took,
it wasn't too bad because the normal amount on the show I was on was around 20 to 25 for every 2 weeks. But it really depends on the show. Like sometimes you're on a show where they only give you like 3 to 5 backgrounds. Other times it's like 14 to 15. Sometimes it's like 30, 35. It really, really depends.
So much has happened already, and so much more than I expected to happen. I got to talk to a former art trainee and now everywhere, everything lady at Nickelodeon. Yes, I don't know if it's just locked or if someone's in there, but I can't get in right now. So I'm waiting to see if somebody comes out. I'm in line for the bathroom. Yeah, I went to that panel this morning. I was supposed to go to another one for Pixar, but I just skipped it to talk to the Nickelodeon people. So I don't know what I'm doing next. Let's see. Nick is about to close, so I will be able to go to another panel. But I just I've met a million people. I've done a million things. I have a bunch of business cards. I'm calling it Pokemon for professionals. Everything is everywhere, all the time, all at once. So I'm excited.
So I'm Sean Cole. I'm going to be the moderator for this event. Let's see my sign. I'm a Libra. No, I'm just kidding. So I come from artistic management at Netflix Animation. Prior to that, I was actually a production manager in feature films. So it was a little bit of a career shift for me. We're going to start with everyone just kind of talking a little bit about getting a little hot here, about your current roles, what it is you're doing, what it is your job duties are. And then we'll start going into, I think, some more of the meaty things, like what was your dream job? Where are you at right now in your career as well too? Let's start with you, Candace. Let's change it up.
Whoa. Well, I am an art and assets production assistant on a feature at Netflix. And as a production assistant, at least in the art and assets department, I specifically, we track like the artwork across the show. And yeah, it's like I feel like I do more than that, but that's kind of what we do. It's a lot of organizational skills. So.
I'm in my car. Obviously, I met a girl I really liked, but she's from San Francisco, so I was gonna ask her to hang out with me later, but she's gonna be in San Francisco later. I'm in my car. It's 3:30. I'm taking a break because I've talked to so many people and I'm tired. I'm tired of talking, tired of smiling, I'm tired of being likable. I just like to be quiet sometimes. There's not enough space in this world for people who like to be quiet. I've talked to so many people and now I have so many people I have to write an email to or message on Instagram or message on LinkedIn, and I want to. I've met cool people, but I'm tired. And the thought of talking to all of them, I'm just I'm back in my car. I forced myself to talk to Skydance, and they gave me a free notebook, which I think is an amazing takeaway gift. So that was worth it. I also got some cake from Illumination. And I'm leaving feeling conflicted. The industry is very difficult to make it into, and I have all these notions that I'll be able to pay my bills if I can just get in and do story because it pays really well, but I'm a job is just a job at the end of the day. What if I get into it and all this passion and all of my desire to create cool movies and inspire people or whatever? What if I get into it and it just is a job? And I'm just a cog in a machine, but I'm the cog that draws lines instead of the cog that types emails. Is that gonna feel fulfilling for all that I put into this? And I think about my other career options at this point. And I'm just if I go that way, am I gonna regret never trying for this, but it's like I am trying. I have tried. And I don't know, I just feel like it's so much work just to get a job. Like, it's so much. They have all these training programs and all these courses you can sign up for, and all of these non-profits are all about connecting artists to each other. And I'm like, why do we need all of this? Why can't you just hire people? And I get there's only so many studios and only so many jobs, but that's what makes it feel like, what am I doing this for? So my other career options, very open. Lots of studios, lots of jobs. I can't get any of them, but they're there at least. So at least it doesn't have to feel like I'm applying to the same 15 companies over and over and over and over, and they just are making it very clear that they don't want me. At least I'm applying to 100 different companies that don't want me. But there's still 100 more, you know? I was supposed to leave feeling extremely positive, but I don't. And I'm thinking about my meetup event, and I'm like, what would be the point? What would anybody gain? We would all go and take time out of our day and money out of our pockets to talk about how none of us are making it. And it's like, I realize sitting in there, everyone around me is trying to get in the industry. This isn't like a mixed event like some other meetups are. This is like a lot of entry-level people. Everyone is trying to get in, and everyone is struggling. Even in one panel, there's 100 people in this room. In this one room. And you have one job position open. It just does not instill a lot of confidence. And they say once you're in, and it's easy, and you can just float around. But what if I'm not that person? What if I get in? You know, I get the job, and I work at Disney. And then nowhere else bothers to hire me, and I'm back in this process again. Would it be worth all these years of trying to get in? Just to get 2 seconds before it's snatched away from me. Would it be worth it? Or should I just focus on the 100 and 200 and 300 companies that I can apply to that maybe don't want me, but at least I can apply. I'm also on my period. So I recognize my emotions have not been acting properly the past few days. Right now I feel very defeated. And it's like, I could see people who didn't fit in. Like, you see the people leading the panels, the people who work at these companies. And then you look back at the audience and you're like, they don't... I can't say suits versus like looking disheveled, because it's not quite it, but it's just kind of like, they don't look like they'd get hired. Which I don't know how to explain that, but that's just how I felt. And it's like, do I look like I'd get hired? Is someone looking at me and thinking, yeah, I'd hire her? Or do I look like I don't fit in? You don't want to give up. You don't want to admit defeat. But you also don't want to cut yourself off at the shins, because you're too stubborn to realize this isn't working for you. And I'm just like, why am I at an event to get hired? Why is getting a job costing me time and money? Like, this just doesn't add up to me. Where is the event for accounting students who can't get hired? Where is the event for nursing majors who can't get hired? Where is the non-profit for social workers who can't get hired? Like, at a certain point, I feel like I just have to accept that the supply and the demand do not match up, and that I'm not good enough, and so it's time to give up. And I don't think that time is yet. But seeing all these people in the same position as me makes me feel like that time is soon. It's also affecting my confidence long term, because I want to be a director. But if I'm not good enough now, and I'm playing catch up now, I'm going to be playing catch up forever. And I'm not going to get to direct the amazing projects I want to make, because I'm not going to know how to do it. I'm really trying not to feel like a failure, because I've still got my job. I'm still a competent designer, or else I wouldn't have been hired. I still know how to draw. Maybe I don't have the skills for animation, but it's not like I'm useless. When you have a goal and year after year, you don't accomplish that goal, is that not failing? Hello, good afternoon. It is Sunday, the next day. And I just want to update you guys on where my head is at and what I'm feeling, because I don't even know if y'all are aware of like what's going on. What are my pillows doing? I don't even know if y'all are aware of like what's going on in my mind. So I didn't want to take it out my tripod, but everything is just acting like it doesn't know how to just simply cooperate right now. Okay, so let's discuss. So yesterday, you guys saw last night, I was not feeling very good about the whole situation. I came home and I was just sitting in the car, as I do when I park. I just sit in my car. And a guy I'm talking to asked me how I was doing, so I explained some of how I was feeling to him. Let me read y'all what I said, because I feel like it was do I need to? Like I told y'all yesterday. I'll treat it. Just in case you didn't understand. He asked, why do you feel discouraged? I said, well, I just realized I was at a career conference and everyone would talk about how they got 500 applications for one job. And so you look around the conference and see 500 people in the panel, and it's hard to believe you'd be the one to get the job, especially when you've already been trying to be that one for 2 years, for if you count college internship failures. Like maybe I'm just not good enough and it's time to accept that so I can pivot. But I don't want to give up, and I don't want my career, my life's work basically, to be doing something that doesn't matter to me or to other people. I just want to share my art with people, but it feels like no matter what avenue I try, nobody cares to look at it. And it feels like it's just me and just my interests. Where's the conference for accountants who've been trying for years and can't get a job? I just feel dumb. Like I'm trying to win the career lottery, and I've already wasted so much money and time. It'd be worth it if I won. Like I kind of thought about, I keep catching angel numbers. It's 222. Make a wish. These angel numbers have really been trying to help me today, because not it being 222 on the recording when I looked at the camera, girl. I'm sick. Okay. I keep catching 111, which is things are going well, and 222, which is the start of a new beginning. I keep catching them today. Like so many times. Okay, so like I said, I was not feeling well, so I'm discouraged. I told him all of that, and then I told him I'm just gonna take a shower and just take my mind off of it for a little bit, give myself a little mental break, because I was stressing about this for too long. It's been months. I was stressing about developing my career for too long, be it at my current company, trying new companies, trying motion design, trying storyboard art, like just feeling like I need to get my next step going, whatever it may be. I've been doing this for too long and it's stressing me out. So I'm just gonna take a shower and just relax and just think about relaxing. And I took my shower and I got out and I immediately started up a game plan to make a new portfolio, because at the event, like half the companies were like, yeah, we're gonna have jobs like January, February, March of 2023, like right at the start of the year is when all of our jobs are going up. So I contrived a plan to make a new portfolio to be ready to apply for the jobs and apprenticeship and training programs come January. So I have a game plan that I can start Monday. And honestly, I wanted to start right then, but I was like, Kaylee, you said you were going to take a break. You said you were going to relax. You said you were going to let your brain rest. So I started watching videos and I stayed up so late because my feelings were just flipping and flopping. Part of me was like, it's all gonna work out. Be it that I do story, be it that I move into motion design, be it that I move up in my current company, it's all gonna work out and everything's gonna be fine. And then the flop was like, it's a flop. Like I'm going to be 55, still applying to jobs that I can't get. Like I'm never gonna. And I try not to feel this way because, like, I try and feel like I'm young. I don't feel like I'm young is a problem. I feel like I left college too long ago to not already have a clear and active career trajectory. Even though it's only been like 2 years, I just feel like I'm missing the mark. I feel like everybody else has it set up and I don't, and I know that that's not true. That's literally never true. That everybody else is fine and you're not. That's never true, but that's how it feels. So I've just been trying to give my brain a break, and I ended up going to bed at 2:22 last night in the morning. So I set my alarm for like 10 a.m., 11, because I was like, I need to recover. I went through a lot yesterday. Like y'all saw, even just talking to people was tiring me out and stressing me out. People confuse introvert and socially anxious. Like socially anxious is when you're scared to talk to people, which I have a little bit of, but introversion is when talking to people tires you out and you don't want to talk to people because it's like, leave me alone. I need to sleep. That's how I felt yesterday. I was like, oh my God. Like, I spoke to so many people, collected so many business cards, gave out so many business cards. I mean, it was a successful networking event. But even last night, I was like trying to unpack my bag, and there was a bunch of business cards in there, and I'm like, I have to talk to these people, and I want to because they were cool, but I'm like, I don't want to because I'm tired of talking to people. So that is another thing I'm pushing off until Monday because I just need a mental break. I just need a brain break. But I woke up this morning at 8 for some reason. So what did I do? I think I just got up, ate breakfast, turned the dishwasher on, and then went back to sleep until 11. Laid in bed for hours. No. We count the nap as laying in bed. Yeah. So after I ate, I started watching YouTube, fell asleep, woke up, watched some more YouTube, and I was like, okay, I've literally been in bed for hours now. So I got up, did my laundry, swept my floor, cleaned the bathroom. So now the second load out of 3, darks, whites, colors. Second load out of 3 is washing right now. And I need to go pick up my groceries. That's another thing I did. I ordered my groceries. So it's time for me to go pick them up. So I at least have a plan moving forward. I know what I want to do. I'm trying to remember my goal is not to get any particular job because I'm not in control of that. A hiring manager is in control of that. My manager is in control of promoting me. That's not my job. My job is not to get a job. My job is to just put my best foot forward, complete my little lesson plan, and continue my artistic and design learning. Apply to these programs at these big companies, Disney, DreamWorks, Sony. Like sometimes, like if you're looking for a job, don't say that online because if your new job, like what if your current job finds out? If my current job finds out that I applied to a job at DreamWorks and they have a problem with that, like I don't know. I feel like they would understand where I'm coming from with that one. So I'm not too stressed about saying it. But my goal is to just put my best foot forward in my career endeavors and in figuring out where I want to go, what I want to do, what my plan is, what I'm aiming for, what I'm working towards. And just feel like I'm trying not to attach it to age so much, but I just feel like I'm getting older. Like I read this book, The Defining Decade. It talks about your 20s and what you need to do. And one of the things she mentions is a lot of people have these goals, but they don't really understand that time is going to pass, and that in order to reach their goals, they need to be doing things in that time. Like if your goal is to get married by 24, but you're 23 and you don't actively date, then how are you planning on making that happen? Like I guess if the stars align, but if the stars don't align and you turn 24 and you're not married, you're going to be pissed, but it's like you didn't even try. So I'm thinking about that, and I'm like, well, I want to get married before 30 ideally, so I need to date, but every time I date, men piss me off and make me not want to date, so it's hard to stay in that moment. But I'm like, 2023, I'm gonna have to start again because I do have a goal. And another goal is to have a career direction by 2024. By the time I am 25, at least have a direction, at least be in a state where I'm either out of or ready to look towards moving out of entry level. Like I feel like I've been entry level for too long. They say entry level is 3 years, but I'm like, that's ridiculous. 3 years? No. And it's also like, if I end up pivoting out of my current company, entering entry level at another company is a whole nother, like, is it a reset? Like, do I have to go another 3 years? I don't know. It's just hard to look at time and feel like I actually have it and feel like it's okay if I'm entry level for 5 years because that's identity capital that's building, that's experiences that are going to add up to a really good mid-level. And it's also annoying because mid-level makes more money. I need more money. Like we're at a point where like my current salary is sort of enough. Like there have been many months where it's like, I gotta eat rice and beans this week because if I buy actual groceries, I'm not paying rent. It's not like, you know, there was no hope of paying rent at all. But it's kind of like we're cutting it a little close, and I'm already not even saving the amount of money that I want to be saving. So the fact that I reduced my savings and I'm still cutting it close, I need to be making more money. Okay, inflation don't care about me being entry level. The economy is not concerned with me being entry level. So we need to get it up there. We need to get it going, and right now it's not going. So let me take this off so I can motivate myself to leave the house, because I do need to get my groceries. So that is what I've just been super stressed about for weeks. Not really super stressed. Like, I've been fine. I've been managing, but it just kind of came to a head after stressing myself out, preparing for that event, talking to all those people, tiring myself out. My period starts tomorrow, so my hormones are not really making emoting like happen easily. Like, everything just kind of came together, and I was so stressed yesterday. I was like, why do I have such an obsessive personality? Like, why can't I just think about something else? There are times when I dream about work, and I'm like, bitch, this is a dream. You could dream about anything. Like, I'm tired of the obsessive personality and just getting so honed in on my goals. It's ridiculous, because I swear, like, this time last year I was making videos like, I have no goals, I want nothing, and I don't care. And now look at me. How the turns have tabled. But yeah, that's what happened. That's where I'm at. I have a game plan. I just need to enact it, and it's just to help me keep growing as an artist, keep growing as a designer, keep growing in what I do, which is annoying because I didn't anticipate that. When you're a doctor, you anticipate like taking new programs, learning new medicines, like you know. I didn't realize everybody has to do that. They didn't tell me that. Like, I thought like once I'm in, but it turns out that's not the truth, and I'm kind of annoyed, but we live. I also get a little bit confused because I want Ted to retire early. I was thinking like 45. So I was like, okay, I need to, make income and save and invest in such a way that I'll be able to retire by 45. But now that I'm remotivated, because I felt that way when I was like, yo, working is not for me. Reality is not for me. This is not, like, I can't do this. I need to go live in the woods. Like, I hate y'all. This is not going to work. But now that I'm feeling reintegrated into society and, like, remotivated to do things, I'm like, do I still want to retire early? Or, like, am I a goal-driven girly again? Like, am I ready to go? I don't know. I have actually no clue. And I'm at least able to acknowledge that I don't have to figure that out right now. But there's a lot of stuff that I'm like, I don't know what to do. What should I do? What do y'all think? But I have not unpacked my bag because it stresses me out. There's so much stuff in here that I have to go through. And when I go through all this stuff, particularly this, it's gonna mean I have a bunch of people to talk to. Look at all these business cards. I got called all these people. I have even more in my other little. I got called up all these people. I have so many tabs open on my phone of resource websites that the companies gave me where I have to submit things. I was just like, this is too much, girl. Like, y'all giving me homework. I'm tired. So I have all of that to get through just throughout next week. And as far as the event that I was looking to plan, every time I check the entry form, I'm getting more and more responses. And I'm like, wait a minute, is this actually something like I could do? Like, are we for real? And I had envisioned getting a venue for it and doing like 30 to 50 people. I don't have the number of responses to garner that right now, but I'm like, maybe even if I can't do that, maybe we could just meet at a coffee shop. Like, why can't that count? Why does it have to be some whole big thing? So I'll see how many people end up actually responding to me. I talked about it yesterday at the event. I've been getting a good number of responses. So I'll see how that goes and see what I end up deciding to do about the event. If I even do anything about the event. This is irritating me. I'm now looking in the viewfinder and I see how much noise is over this video. And I literally cannot stand the way how this camera just can't do it. Like, it just can't do it. Everybody else's videos are so bright and so white and so crispy. And my camera is like, are you in a tunnel? No. The windows are open and it's the middle of the afternoon, but my camera just can't figure it out. Anyways, this has been fun. I enjoy talking to you guys, but I do have to go get my groceries before I'm late. So, once again, I have to get out of bed, which is so much work. I don't think I'm ready for my period this time around. I think I'm going to be very depressed. And that does not sound appealing, but I decided to be born with a uterus. This is what I get. I want to put on like a real outfit to go get my groceries because I was just watching 2 vloggers who was like actually living a real life and like exiting the house. And I just want to feel like I exit the house, but I also recognize I'm going to Kroger to buy adobo because they don't sell adobo at Walmart. Walmart been pissing me off. They don't sell anything. I found out they don't sell ramen, but they're cheaper than Kroger. Sorry, Ralph's. But they're cheaper than Ralph's. So I've been going there because I don't have any fucking money, but they don't have adobo. So I'm going to Ralph's just to get that, and then going across town to Walmart to get the rest of my groceries. So I'm like, I'm literally gonna be outside my car for maybe 2 minutes. So I'm putting on a 2-piece set because it's gonna take me maybe 2 minutes to put it on, if that, so I can feel like a real person, but I don't actually have to try. So the other day, I went to put on my leggings, not these, a different pair of leggings to do a workout. Tell me why they sounded like Snap Crackle Pop Rice Krispies. The whole waistband of the leggings was broken. Like it was just like fried, like it like destroyed in the dryer, I guess. And the leggings just wouldn't legging, like they wouldn't stick. They wouldn't, there was no elastic. So I had to throw them literally in the trash because I couldn't wear them. So it feels like I'm washing another pair of athletic leggings today. So if they come out Snap Crackle Poppin', I have to buy some athletic leggings soon because I actually have been keeping up. I don't even know if I've ever mentioned it to you guys. I don't even know if we've made it to that point. But I have been keeping up with my jump roping. I've been getting in the gym, not the gym. I've been getting right outside my house, jump roping, getting my little cardio in. I've been doing it like every other day. So I actually find I don't have a lot of fitness clothes right now because they snap, crackle, pop apart. And yeah, but this is the fit. As y'all saw, it took no time at all to put on the beauty of a 2-piece set. I'm going to wear fuzzy socks and slides with it because again, I'm getting out of the car for 2 minutes. But you know, it might be nice to go around looking cute. What if I see my future husband at the grocery store and I was gonna wear just like my t-shirt and some sweatpants? What if he wouldn't have noticed me? What if this bright red outfit would make him notice me? You know what I'm saying? Gotta be noticeable. Especially while I'm here waiting for a man to fall out the sky. I gotta be noticeable. Y'all hear that? You probably don't. The dryer just finished and it played me a little song. They're not even moderately dry. It's because I got 2 towels in here. And swimsuits. I should have knew better. I really want to go out for lunch, but I don't know if you guys noticed from me already saying it twice, but I don't have any money, so can't afford lunch. It's lunch or rent, and I'm choosing rent. So I'll just eat what's in the house. So now solo date today. Just gonna keep it simple. This is why I don't vlog as much, because I don't do anything. There's nothing to do. There's nothing to see. I don't have the money to do things like I used to. Because again, inflation doesn't care about me being entry level, so I don't go anywhere. And like last year, my savings goal, I was able to meet it. This year I have the same savings goal. And I'm gonna be like $200 short, which isn't a ton, but that's with extra bonus money. That's with a high interest rate on my account. Like that's with help that I'm gonna be $200 short. So it's a little rough that I'm not gonna be able to. I don't want to complain. Okay, I live abundantly. I have so much great stuff in my life. Who needs like money? Look at this painting. Why am I showing you this? I can't. But I need to. I don't need to, but I want to put it up. I want to get what are the things called? The little Velcro thingies to put it up. I think my brain is actually going in too many directions at once right now, and I think I need to turn my camera off. So I'm just gonna go get my groceries. It's Monday morning. I'm getting ready for work. I slept terribly, like my back hurts, and I probably didn't fall asleep until like 2 a.m. One thing I will say, that weekend felt like the longest 2 days ever. Like that felt like 10 years. Did I mention Burbank? The conference took place in Burbank, and I thought about if I get a job out here, I'm going to move because it took me an hour and a half to get home from the conference. I'm not going to risk that. So if I get a job up there, I'm going to move. And Burbank was really pretty. And I was just thinking about moving up there. And just moving too many steps ahead in my mind because I'm like, you don't have a job. But in my mind, I was like, I'm going to have to leave my friends. That's going to suck. This place is really pretty. I think I would like it here. Like, you could see LA. You could see the mountains. I mean, it is LA, but I mean, you could see the high rises. You could see the mountains. Like, it's just gorgeous. Everybody's so nice. So I'm just getting ahead of myself. But anyway, let me show you all my art. So we're going to jump over to editing me to show you guys what I've been working on. Hi guys, please subscribe and leave a like if you've been enjoying this video. Please leave a comment as well. Yeah, so I was going to show you guys my art at the end of this video, but as you can see, this video is kind of longer than my usual videos. So please leave a comment. Let me know if you enjoy the like long, meandering conversations that I had in this video. If you felt like it was, engaging and entertaining, or if you felt like it was like, girl, shut up. Let me know. And I will introduce you guys to my art in another video. It's not too much to show, so it should be like a shorter, simpler video. Nice 10-15 minutes to just go over what I've been doing outside of YouTube this past couple of months. So yeah, I'll see y'all for that. Please subscribe if you're interested in it because it'll be uploaded soon. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Until then, toodaloo.